How are you and hi everyone. And today I'm trying to talk on tense. Tamed animal, plant. To be died, poor human being. Tamed animals and plants to be died, poor human being. Tamed animals, plants, for this tamed animal plants for environmental help inside buildings. Then pitch, temperature, humidity, watering, culturing. Yes. Human being help. Human being help. Tamed animals feed cow, feed hen, feed shit. Ship. What is that? Is goats. The human being is feed the cow, feed the hens, feed the goat. So the animals don't necessarily getting food because human being all solve it for animal. But tamed animal is plants. Tamed animal is plants must be died for human necessary. In the natural animal, plant, their food, find their best condition place. It is really hard and overcoming. Tamed animal and plants living is easy living. In the nature of animal and plants and too cold, too dried, seasonal change and weather changes, and seasonal change and weather changes, they can hard to get a food. Even though in the hard conditions they overcoming and living, but thereby in the natural and animal and plants move and living by cosmos orders, natural laws. In the times by human being animals, their living is easy. They can get eat food by either all of these times. As a living of the animal and the plants, their living is very easy and very reluctant and very luxurious living is possible by helping the human beings. In the times, the helping by human beings and animal and plants, even their increasing of this member of a human being and plants is also helping by the human beings. Their population increasing also by helping from human beings. The cow, artificially helping the cow number increasing, and the rose by human beings is colors, and new kinds of roses must be cultivated. By the way of cosmos orders, growing and retreated animals, that is natural animal and plants. But as tamed animals and growing and retreat animals is tamed animals and plants to plants. In the cosmos laws, natural animals and plants is plural, but in the tamed animals, animal plants is not flow drowns, but drops and do start drop starts. In the cosmos, laws keeping animals plants is their living is just one places. In the just sitting and rooting and grounding, they can live at one places. They do not move. But also the animals, they can find this as the change of seasonally and whatever some eating condition is some better and or worse, then they move together to feed the green plants and animals. But in the plants cases, the human, the natural plants cases, plants one side and they growing and they're old and dies. But I think just plant is in the helping the inside the buildings to be environment condition better. So the plants must be moved every moment, every other side as necessary by human beings to change the site. They are just the Tamed animal and plants is living is not by the cause of others, but what it is. Serious. Tamed animals, human beings benefit. Human beings benefit. Margin. Make money. Tamed animals plants is commercial asset. Commercial product. It's very strong. So commercial product is and then cause orders and animal plants is their genetic informations, all their living is completions. But in the times the animal plants, their living is by human economical value. And their living is decided. In the cosmos orders and animal plants is birth and growings and disappears, all is related with cosmos circulations. But times human being, times animals, all relative with this. Human beings benefit margins, make money, and commercial products relative with that. In the cosmos orders and animal plants is pure purpose of sake of animal plants. But at times the human being tames animals not for animal plants, but humans benefit. Tames animal and plants to be died for human beings. For human beings benefit margin, might make money, commercial as a living commercial product only. Tamed animal and plants to be died for human beings. If these lectures we know just tamed animals is livings and natural animals hard livings. Very interesting issue occurred in these lectures. The first which written on them is tamed animal and plants. plants to human beings. This is one way, and this animal plants to the human beings, and the natural animal plants to natural animal plants and others. And this is kind of these letters, byproducts, products. Tamed human being to God. Natural human being to natural human beings. This is mostly strongly example is pet. Pet is all life with human being. So pet to not living other dogs. And here, human being to be helped from God. Human to not to living with other human being. We know that we learned from these lectures, tames animal plants to human beings, just like pet in the family, in the house, all life living is human beings. This is a very luxurious livings. And what is that is very best condition of livings. Human just tames animal and plants is most living with human beings. So human beings is temperature and conditions in the temperate conditions and the best condition of home and house, pets and animals, plants is most livings. So that the best condition of a pet, natural animal, plant to natural meat, they do not do, but pets do not living with other dogs. This is pet. And then tames human being to gods, human to be helped from gods. So human beings all connect to God's livings. So natural human being to natural human beings. The human do not live with other livings. If in these cases, here is if live natural conditional animal, then animal to help each other. And the same as here, not goddess, but human to human, then how to living is must be help each other and doing real love other. But also all shares with each other. Here is with that is in the Tamed animal and plants is living with the human beings. Tamed animal and just plants do not living with other animals, other plants, which is better. But the tamed animals' problem is do not address animals, but also their living is for the human beings' benefits, human beings' margin, human beings make money. The commercial products function over animals, they are. But as natural animals plant to natural plants, if they're living there, how to livings? Animal must help each other and all together one side, because of fear of other attacking animals. Help each other. Help each other. This is natural animal to natural animals. The same as tamed human being to the gods. The tamed human beings, and then they believing and they are believing to the God, and God helped to the human being to be helped from God. So they do not know only gods, but human beings, natural human being here is also help each other, doing real love other, always go with other. Yes. We can living as a human being in the body with righteous souls. They're all living is not easy or very difficult and complications. So all of livings try to find a defense on something, because this living is hard and pure. So animal loyalty to the human beings, and the animals getting the best place for saving by helping the human beings, so our animal do not depend from the other animals and put more problem of food, eating stuffs. All the problem by human beings, animals and plants. We know that in this case is all of the just animal must be necessary. The human beings, cow and goats must be human beings eating materials, maybe fooders. So that in the necessary times of food is hunger, then must be cow and goat to be died for the human beings food. The same as just plants also to move each place, because the plants must be environmental sort of problems inside of buildings. So the problems move to the best conditions for the what best condition for the just human beings living in the inside of buildings. Yes, the same as. That is, we gotta know that is tamed plants and animals to human beings. This is but import over the we know that is what is that natural animals, plants to natural and plants. Tames animal plants is helped from the human beings. So Tames animal plant to non-connection with the other animals or the other helping, because all of the help from the human beings. The animals' very important thing is better condition of the temperature, humidity of conditions, and just 100 times solve problems every moment, every time it comes then is fed by the human beings. Then the animals' problem is all solved. Thereby, they are increasing of their multitude also by Tames animals. Impossible. By helping those human beings. The same as God to human beings cases, God all to the human beings' problems. God's peer, human beings' peer and lonesome and the mental disorders out of the orders must be helped from gods to be others. So that all over the human beings just connected to the God only. God is the same as God feed all the human being feed all animals and all the plants watering and but just getting better of the soil conditions, soil helpers, and the animals in the food is optimist time given then is by human beings, the animals. So and the animals don't necessarily the other animals. They do not help each other, other animals. The same is human being must connect to the God, and God is connected to know best. But important thing is without God is helping them. Human being to human being. As the same, Tames animal and plant to the human being cases. The human being to the God case, that is human to human lost, help each other's, and to relate each other's, and every time go with others. This situation is now the man to the human being to human beings, human being to human being, human God. All of the personal livings, human God is strong. Human being to human being is not strong. Therefore, the living is as to the human beings. They do not best the livings because we are Tames to the God. This is questions. I do not conclusion because I'm not this might. I'm just a problem issue only. Tames animal play to be divided for human beings. Maybe human beings Tames to the gods, and then import that is human being to be commodity for the gods. If we do they're living that way, the human beings, according with God, the cosmos laws, and the grand nature's orders, the human being must flow down to the natural the ways. The human beings, by the cosmos orders, and flow down at the times, human beings' rights it is served, and then human beings can live each other's other human beings, help other human beings, each share human beings and help other human beings, and doing real about the human beings. The human being each other's or living is helper or living acceptor, accept also to be helper, change transactions. By the coincide, the other explained that is a teacher to be students, student to be teacher, and teacher to be students. Relationship is better by human beings relationships. the human being right to birth and growings and pregnancies and automatically getting birth children, and human beings and automatically find human being self eating the food and then growing all the process and go down to the floor down. So human being without terms by God and accept the cosmos laws, flow down. Human being is himself righteous living in this world. The end of in this world, then human themselves runs to the righteous living destination place, so that the human being righteous soul living, all of livings can be righteous livings. For the purpose of God of the human, and God decided the human being's death, then the same as the human being decide the animal's death, then the case is the human is not real humans. The human being itself getting know the righteous livings as a human beings, it share time with others and help others and doing real of others. As keeping the cosmic laws and the end of this earth, very automatically and naturally, all of livings who is share time with others, help others and doing real of others of livings of righteous souls, the livings very safe and naturally return to righteous living destination place. Thank you very much.